Welcome, transforming buddies, to another Blogging It Up. My name is Robert, and this is my review of Wheelie and Skids from the Revenge of the Fallen toy line. And before I hop into these reviews, I just want to say next month, I did make the announcement already, but in case you missed it, I'm going to Auto Assembly in Birmingham, which is a Transformers convention, so I'll be pretty much trying to buy a bunch of Beast Wars stuff. So you can expect a lot of Beast Wars reviews next month. So if you're into Beast Wars, then stay tuned and you can look forward to that. Hopefully I'll get more other stuff there as well. The Transformers Revenge of the Fallen line has been very slow here. We only got these new guys in yesterday, along with Chromia and Interior Barricade. That's about it. I haven't seen Jetfire. I haven't seen any other figure around, so that kind of sucks, but I'm happy to bring you the reviews of these guys. I'll be starting off with Skids and then Wheelie. This is Skids in his alt mode. He's a Chevy Beat concept, meaning he might or might not go on the market. He's a very interesting transformer, transforming wise, because he's one of the only few Transformers to almost give me a heart attack while transforming him, because he is so frustrating. There was times where I had him in my hand and I clenched the whole car in a tight fist. I almost broke him a few times because I just got so frustrated. Oh, Skids! When I opened him up the first time, I just didn't like the feel of him. Like, I like the look of him, but when you pick him up, you can tell that you could easily just break this guy apart so freaking easy. One of the things I don't like about this is when you lift him up, he has this like green thing at the end there sticking out. That's very frustrating, and when you're on a surface like this, he can like spin around on it. You know, he's disco dancing Skids. No, leave him there, leave him pose away, he looks nice. There's a lot of light green and black with this guy. He has black on the hood, he has some black down here. As you can see, the wheels are black, it's made from hard plastic. The bottom doesn't look too bad besides these green things sticking out. The back has red here for the lights. It does say Skids on the back, which is nice as well. He has a kind of greeny, kind of blue, translucent windows. I'm not a big fan of them because you can kind of see in there, and it kind of looks like a mess. But, you know, what can you do? I do like his car mode when not playing around with it, but when I pick him up, I just don't like it. Also, the design here on the side is very, very nice. It's a great design. So that's Skids in his car mode. Now I'm going to transform him into his robot mode, which I really don't want to do because it is just frustrating as hell. So this is Skids in his robot mode. He does look very nice being posed here. This is a view from the side and the back. But stupid derpa. The thing I like about him most is his face. He's got the cool golden tooth there. I love his eyes, the monocle thing going on. I love his like what looks like hair on top of his head. And he has nice translucent eyes. Skids has his own little gimmick here on his hand. When you push this down, it punches. Hey-ya! So Skids' hand is huge. It can be his happy hand as well. But he's a robot, so he doesn't do that. You know, he doesn't like to squirt his oil. He's a robot. His other hand is smaller. He has another little gimmick here. He's mech alive. You can push in his chest. His head moves. But due to this, it doesn't move all too well. I've seen some reviews where, I'm not sure, but someone took out a screw or something and made his head move a bit more. The only thing I don't really like about this robot mode are the back here. This tab here that connects into the side of his leg stays in very, very sturdy, but this side doesn't. It pops out very, very easily of the peg. And this thing here, I wish there was a way, you know, you could flip this up to here and just keep out of the way, because, you know, it kind of Because when you're playing around with, the legs do kind of have less mobility due to it. They can't go all the way back. As far as articulation goes, his head can move 360 degrees despite the backpack here. His arms can move around, up and down, in and out. His wrist can move. Yeah, this arm has a lot of articulation in it. This arm's the same, but the wrist, the hand, the fingers can move here, the four together, and the thumb can move, but it can't swivel around due to it being a rocket launcher type fist. The legs can move 360, move in and out, but you know, with this big chunk of plastic in the way, it kind of feels a bit annoying. The best to describe it. The feet here can move. See, the peg has come out. This is annoying me. Skids! Skids! There we go. He's got his Autobot symbol on his crotch here. There's not much fun play factor in his legs, but the true gimmick is in his hand and the chest. So the top half is great. It moves very, very well. His posing is alright. He kind of looks like he's looking down a lot of the time due to the back pushing his head forward. So he looks depressed. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. I should have done a gangsta type voice there. Overall, Skids is good enough. I'd pick him up, but he wouldn't be my first choice, to be honest. This is Megan Fox Humper 2.0, aka Wheelie. Wheelie is a blue remote control Jeep. Wheelie is blue all over. He's got black translucent windows, which is really, really nice. I like black translucent because you can't really see in through the windows well, and when you can see through the windows, you can see all the transformation parts in there. It really takes a look off. He's got a grey grille here with the lights, but they're not coloured, but the ones on top they're blue, as you can see there. Rolls very, very well. The wheels are nice and big, plastic. There's some grey there as well. When you turn them up on his chest area here, it does a pretty good job at compacting everything. You can't see his robot part, except here. You can see his mouth, but that's not really a big deal at all. He's also got some grey here at the end. In his robot mode, he's actually pretty freaking big. So I'll transform him now and unreveal the leg humper. So this is Wheelie in his robot mode. He's freaking tall. I mean, look how tall this dude is. I'll compare him to Skids and show you in like height comparison. Skids only comes up to about his waist. That's how big Wheelie is. I don't know about any other Transformer, but this is the first Transformer I've seen where you can actually play around with the facial features, and I'll show you right now what I mean. Here you have Wheelie in his scheming, menacing look, and here is Skids in his "oh, I'm sorry" look. It's pretty funny. It's very movie accurate to look like this. Wheelie's gimmick is you can see the Decepticon logo there. If you just turn this, it goes into an Autobot symbol. So in the movie he decides to become an Autobot, so you know, it's a nice gimmick. I like it a lot. It can be a little bit tricky to get him to stand. He has little pegs here on his feet. Get him to stand. There we go. He's easier than Skids to stand, and unlike Skids, Sideswipe. Unlike Sideswipe, he can roll. The surface isn't great, but you can see here, he rolls pretty good. You know, Wheelie is definitely one of my favorites from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen toy line. He's fantastic. As for articulation, his fingers here can move like little claw feet. His arm can move around 360 degrees, bends at the elbow. It actually turns around 360 degrees at the elbow also. The feet can move up and down. You know, you're not going to play with his feet a lot because it's just for rolling really. His leg can move a small bit, but it's on a ball joint, so if you turn it too much, it will just come off. But of course, because it's on a ball joint, you can put that right back on. His head can move up and down like so. These parts can move. You can move his face like so, like that. His mouth can move. So he's a very articulated figure. I think he's fantastic. Definitely one of my favorite Transformers from this toy line. I highly recommend this guy. He's fantastic. I loved his character in the movie. Very, very funny. He kind of reminded me of Rat Trap in vocalization. So pick this guy up. He's great. There you go.